Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Plami and in this video I'm gonna be reacting to VICTON's recently released mini album Continuous. But before we get into the reaction, I just want to apologize for not posting any videos for what has been my longest break so far of like a week and a half. But hopefully you'll forgive me considering the situation worldwide right now, because for the last few days all I've done is just follow the news, because this is pretty big. But that is not really the reason why I haven't been posting anything. The reason why I haven't been posting anything is something which I'm going to be addressing in a separate video. But to summarize it in a few sentences, for the last 8 years I've been suffering from what is called nasal spray addiction, which essentially is what it says, exactly what it says on the tin. I have been using nasal spray for the last 8 years, but that is not a good thing. You shouldn't use a nasal spray for that long. So essentially 2 weeks ago I decided to stop it because, I mean, do I even need to explain? It's not good for you. But once you stop using a nasal spray that you have used for a long time, you have to deal with the repercussions of that, which is rebound congestion, which essentially means that once you stop spraying your nose with that, which is what opens up your nose gets completely stuffed for several days, and it's kind of been coming and going for a while. Like one day I might feel better, the other day I would feel worse. I'm gonna explain it better in a separate video, but that's essentially why I have not been posting any videos properly in the last 2 weeks, I think, at this point. But yeah, I think everything's gonna be getting back to normal with my channel. Maybe I'm gonna be doing even more videos, considering again what is going on in the world. So yeah, I guess without further ado, let's get into the reaction, starting with the first song of this video. So getting back into the songs from the album that I'm going to be reacting to are going to be All I Know, Nightmare, Petal, and White Night. Essentially every single song except the title track, because I already reacted to it. So yeah, I'm curious how these songs are gonna sound like and whether I'm gonna like them. So let's get into the first one, All I Know, in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I kind of like the instrumental. Honestly, I know it's only the beginning of the song, but I think at this point I just like it more than the title track. It seems a bit more interesting, although that might be just the fact that I haven't reacted to anything for like a week, so I'll definitely be more interesting, obviously, by the new songs. Yeah, definitely this one is actually pretty good. It just seems kind of perfect. I don't know, I kind of like it. I think I might end up listening to it even on my own. Like so far, I can't really nitpick anything about it. The instrumental is interesting and going at a good tempo, where it's not too fast, but it's also not too slow and boring. The vocals are satisfying. The rapping was also kind of interesting, even though it was slower rapping, which I don't really like as much. I don't know whether this would be a title track material or this one would be better than the title track, but for a bit side, it's probably gonna be the highest out of the songs of this mini album, but I still haven't listened to the rest, so who knows. Okay. Again, as I said, this one actually wasn't half bad. I enjoyed for what it is. It wasn't anything unique or groundbreaking, but it doesn't even have to be. So for what it is pretty enjoyable. Everything seems to be great about it. There isn't anything that sticks out as bad or just sticks out in a bad way. So yeah, personally I'm gonna give this one a 9.2 out of 10. I could give it a 10 out of 10 if I gotta be honest, but I'd rather just reserve that rating for a song that blows me away, because this one didn't get that far. It impressed me by the fact that it is good, but it didn't blow me away. Objectively though, definitely might as well be a 10 out of 10, because there isn't anything about it that sticks out as bad, and I feel like most people who are a fan of VICTON will definitely enjoy this one. It's just me personally, I look more for songs that stick out from the norm, but also not too much. So yeah, let's get into the next song of this video, that being Nightmare, in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I did not expect this. Okay, I already like this one. Okay, I know it's only 2 songs and I'm still at the beginning of the second song, but like, I think this might end up being my second favorite album of this year. If you're curious which is the first one, it's Dreamcatchers. Okay, I really like this one. This is what I was saying about being a bit more unique. Although there is one little fault to this song, but it's just a minor nitpick. I'm gonna tell you what it is once I'm done with the reaction. Is this a song about Freddy Krueger? Okay, the chorus is definitely really interesting. I love the way it sounds. The middle part between the two choruses so far felt a bit too disjointed, but I think that might sound better on a second listen. I just love this eerie sound that this song has. This instrumental also has some really interesting things going for it, but I wish it was more. Like, I feel like a lot of K-pop songs that I end up liking tend to have certain gimmick going for them, but they don't do enough with it. Although I could say also that there are certain songs which might go too far with it. It's just like I love that perfect balance of doing some kind of a gimmick to your song, but also still keeping it a K-pop song. Cause like a perfect example off the top of my head would be something like Cherry Bullet's recent song. I forget the name of the song. I'm sorry, but the ones that sounded like For Elise, I think it's called, the melody. That's really cool. That's a really cool song, but still done in a K-pop way. I like that. That's how I love K-pop songs being done, compared to like Dreamcatcher's recent Japanese comeback, which is doing straight up almost metal kind of song, but I feel like it goes too far and kind of loses the K-pop feel of it. I don't know. So yeah, this one I feel doesn't go as far as it should have with the sound and the vibe and the concept of the song, but I still like it. The thing that I was thinking of as a bit of a nitpick for this song is the fact that I feel like if it was a bit more energetic, it could have been a really good title track, if you ask me, because it sounds really unique, and I feel like I would definitely have liked it more than the current title track, because as I said for it, I liked it, but it felt a bit too cliche for my taste. Not as bad as some other songs, but it could have been a bit more interesting. So yeah, for this one, I'm going to give it honestly a 9.6 out of 10, because I really enjoyed it. There are things to polish about it and could have been done a bit differently and a bit better, but I still enjoy it for what it is, and the concept of it, if nothing else, is really cool. Objectively, again, for this one I'm also gonna give a 10 out of 10 because it's definitely better even than the last one, and I feel like people will enjoy it, the fans of VICTON will enjoy it. So yeah, there's that. Let's move on to the next song of this video, that being Petal or Petal, I don't know how to pronounce that. Let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. So far, this genuinely is shaping up to be my second favorite album of the year. Even this third song is not starting off bad. Honestly, I might check out more VICTON music. Not today, but soon. Because now I have a plan for a ton of videos to do. And I gotta catch up, because I haven't done videos in like a week. I like the tempo of this one. So far I think this is the fastest one out of the three. Okay, there are parts of this song that sound a bit off. I'm really liking VICTON's rapper, Hansi. He's really good. I really like his flow and delivery and everything. Also, though, I like his kind of gravelly, is that the word for it? His gravelly voice. Okay, so yeah, for this one, I liked it. I definitely enjoyed listening to it, but I feel like it didn't do really anything interesting or unique, like almost at all. I'd say this is kind of even more cliched than even the title track. But don't get me wrong, I still enjoyed it for what it is. The rapping definitely is the most interesting part for me from this song. But still, the song is pleasant and happy, but like it's just a bit too run-of-the-mill for me. Still, again, I'm gonna give it credit for at least I'm able to enjoy it, because sometimes songs that sound run-of-the-mill can't even make me like them. But yeah, personally, I'm gonna give this one an 8.6 out of 10, because still, it is a good song. It's just not as good as the other two, in my opinion, at least. Objectively, it's also gonna be a bit lower at a 9.8 out of 10, because it is a good song. I feel like VICTON fans are gonna enjoy this one. But like, so far, it's definitely the most run-of-the-mill out of the three. But I kind of expected it with that kind of name. I don't know. Still, it is good, but it's the least interesting so far. But we have one more song to get into, so let's just get into it. Into one White Night in 3, 2, 1. I gotta say, I wish K-pop albums were a bit more coherent. And what I'm talking about is specifically sound-wise, because these 4 songs sound nothing alike. There's no really anything that goes from the first to the 4th song. And I haven't really listened to American albums to be able to compare to them, but like, I don't know. Maybe this could be just an inherent complaint for albums. Gotta say, I like the emotional feeling of this one so far. Okay, this one sounds really good. I don't know if I'm gonna be listening to it on my own, but I definitely like it. I definitely think it sounds really good, the singing. I actually might end up listening to it, if gotta be honest, because it sounds really good. And it's hard for me for a slow song like this to win me over, so I definitely have to commend this one for this. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Okay, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 already. This is the best song so far. And that means quite a lot coming from me. If I like the slow ballad song the most, then that means it's really good. For some reason, Sejun singing sounds off in certain bits. I think it's just the way he sings it. It just sounds a bit off. It's not annoying or anything, it's just something to point out. I really like Singwo's singing. I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on VICTON. And maybe if you guys enjoy this, I will be checking out other music from them. So if you have specific recommendations, make sure to put them in the comments down below. Okay, surprisingly, I enjoyed this one quite a lot, honestly. I think I enjoyed this one the most, even more than Nightmare, which it genuinely says quite a lot when the slow ballad song is the one that I enjoy the most, and even more than the unique sounding one. But damn, like this one sounds so good. Like, as I said, personally, 10 out of 10. I loved everything about this one. The rapping fit well with the slow song, which is kind of hard, I gotta say. Most of the time it doesn't really fit well with it, but in this one it did. The singing was beautiful. I loved it. I honestly loved it. I don't know what else to say about this one. objectively it's also gonna be a 10 out of 10, because how can I give less? Like, this is a really good song. I think I'll be listening to this one too. Like, I don't know. I don't want to repeat myself too much. So yeah, honestly, this wasn't a half bad album. I think it might be in my top 5 of the year. So far, I only know the number 1, that is Dreamcatcher's. What was the name of it? Dystopia Tree of Nightmare or something? I don't know. But yeah, I enjoyed this one. So if you guys have any requests for songs from VICTON you want me to react to, make sure to comment them down below. And in general, if you have any K-pop songs you want me to check out, make sure to comment them down below, and I'm gonna add them to my list, though I don't promise when I'm gonna get to your specific request, because I have a long list. But still, I'm gonna do my best to get to your request. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Also, check out the list in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad, where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you end up enjoying my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon or Subscribestar, where you can pledge your support and help keep the channel going and help support me so I can keep writing the stories that you enjoy. And just so you know, the money that you decide to support me with, most of them are probably going to go towards my transition fund, because if you've been subscribed to my channel, you might have noticed that I'm trans, but I do need money to be able to transition. So far, Yuri, my friend who has been subscribed to my channel, have been following my videos for quite a long time, has been supporting me. So if you want to help too, as I said, go over to Patreon or Subscribestar. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You don't have to. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. So yeah, please do that. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!